Here, then, is where people come to live. I'd have thought it more a place to die in. I've been out. I've seen hospitals. I saw a man reel and fall. People gathered round him, which spared me the rest. I saw a pregnant woman. She pushed herself heavily along beside a high, warm wall, sometimes touching it as if to make sure it was still there. Yes, it was still there. And behind the wall? I looked on my map. Maison d'accouchement. Maternity hospital. Fine. They'll deliver her child. They're able to do that. Further on in Rue Saint-Jacques, a large-sized building with a cupola. The map gave Val-de-Grâce Hôpital Militaire. I didn't actually need to know that, but it does no harm. The lane began to smell on all sides. It smelled, so far as I could make out, partly of iodoform, partly of the grease from the pommes frites, and partly of fear. All cities smell in summer. Then I saw a house, strangely blinded by cataracts. It was nowhere on my map, but over the door, and still quite legible, were the words Asile de nuit, night shelter. Next to the entrance were the prices. I read them. It wasn't expensive there. And what else? A baby in a stationary pram. It was chubby, its face a greenish hue, and on its forehead there was a definite rash, which was clearly healing and not painful. The child was asleep, its mouth open, breathing iodoform, pommes frites, fear. That's just how it was. The main thing was being alive. That was the main thing. The fact is, I can't give up sleeping with the window open. Electric tramcars with all their bells ringing rage through my room. Automobiles drive across me. A door slams. Somewhere glass from a broken window clatters to the ground. I can hear the big pieces laughing and the little splinters sniggering. And suddenly a dull, muffled sound from inside a house on the other side. Someone's coming up the stairs. Coming. On and on. Is there for a long time. Goes past. Back in the street. A girl shrieks, "Ah, tais-toi, je ne veux plus!" Oh, shut up! I've had enough. The tram, mad with excitement, races up and across and away. Someone is calling. People are running, overtaking one another. A dog barks. What a relief. A dog. Toward morning there's even a cock crowing. And what a boundless blessing it is. Then abruptly I fall asleep. September the 11th, Rue Tulier. Those are the sounds. But here there's something that's more terrible. The silence. I believe that sometimes when a great fire occurs, you can get a moment of extreme tension. The water jets slacken off, the firemen no longer climb. Nobody stirs. Soundlessly a black cornice edges forward up above, and a high wall, behind which flames are mounting, tilts, also without a sound. Everyone stands, shoulders hunched, tense, with the part of their faces above the eyes pressed into furrows, waiting for the awful crash. That's how it is with the silence here. I'm learning to see. I don't know what it's about, but everything is registering in me at a deeper level and doesn't stop where it used to. There's a place within me that I wasn't aware of. What's going on there, I don't know. I wrote a letter today, and while I was writing, it struck me that I've been here barely 3 weeks. 3 weeks elsewhere, say in the country, that could be like a day. Here it's years. I'm definitely not going to write any more letters. What's the point of telling anyone that I'm changing? I haven't remained who I was. I'm different from who I was before. So clearly I have no friends or acquaintances. And writing to strangers, to people who don't know me, is simply not possible.